Let's start off by looking at the introduction to the book, which is only a few short pages. This, of course, is Smith, and it's going to be very clear from the very beginning of this work that Smith has intended a work which is quite special and also comprehensive in what it will cover. He starts off with the question, what accounts for the productivity of a nation? And for Smith, it boils down to two things. The first is what he calls the skill, dexterity, and judgment of labor, and the second is the proportion of the workforce, quote, employed in useful labor. Of these two factors, he stresses that the skill, dexterity, and judgment of labor is by far the most important, and it's where he'll be focusing most of his attention. Smith then goes on to make another central point of importance for economic reasoning, namely that policy really matters, and that the productivity of labor will depend a great deal upon national policy. Finally, we get an overview of what is to come in the rest of the work. The first 4 books of the work will consider what Smith calls the revenue of the people, and the last book will consider what he calls the revenue of the sovereign. With this stage set, let's now turn to division of labor.